keeping it a bando with Lizzie, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to tend to always do.
It's your girl Lizzie Yayo, forever keeping it a bando.
Keeping it a bando with Hype Magazine and Oak 93.5.
Hey you guys, it's Lizzie Yayo.
Hey, you ought to know your CJ Long is time to ride. And I'm going to keep it a bando with Lizzie Yayo.
All right. So we are back up here. And again, this is your girl Lizzie Yayo, forever keeping it a bando with Hype Magazine and sponsored by Utopia Event Center. We had a little difficulties, but as she restarts her phone, I'll go ahead and give you guys the 411. The 411 with the situation today on the 29th after Thanksgiving. Dinesha Neal, she paid for services by Jalil Cobb for her dinner, her Thanksgiving dinner for her family. And she did not get the services that she requested. From my understanding, food was missing. She paid $350 for her meal for her family and have yet to receive a refund, which the day has not completed yet. You know, so everybody is entitled to an opportunity to do the right thing. Here we go. All right. There we go. Let's see if we can hear her.
I can
Hey.
hear you guys now.
Okay. Well, welcome, Dinesha. How's the rest of your day going?
Oh, it's going amazing. Literally, as I'm going live with you, he sent me back a whole $100 back.
Okay. Well, that's a start. You know, got the deposit going and showing good faith,
Yeah.
right? How does that make you feel?
I feel like it's still like shame on you because you're only sending it because you're saving face at this point. Like,
So, go ahead.
I feel like where's the conversation? Because even 2 hours ago, I said, hey, are we going to rectify it? Because now it's getting bigger than what it needs to be. And he read it and ignored it. So now you see the Facebook lives, you see the tags. Now it's like, okay, now, I might be ruined. So let me go ahead and do what I need to do.
Right. You know, it's crazy how it stemmed from the good deed. You know what I'm saying? Of giving out to the people down at the Valero on Grove Street here in Fayetteville. And next thing you know, it just turned to something else, you know? And I know you said that you've had services with him before, right?
So it didn't stem from that good deed. The reason why he was able to do that good deed is because I put him on. He saw what I was doing in the community. He saw what I was doing with the kids and reached out a couple of months ago to do my son's birthday party. And we were going to do pizza. So yeah, like, not to mention we paid you. So it wasn't really like you did us a solid because we paid you for your services and paid you more than what you asked for at that. So he was only charging 150. We gave him 350, and we have receipts for that as well. You did great. We appreciated it. I blasted you all over social media like book him, book him, book him. Some of my family members did end up booking him. They promoted him. So now everybody thinks you're a reputable chef.
Right.
And so now you're able to do, pull up, feed the homeless. But then you play with me, someone who really is in the community.
Right. And, you know, we appreciate what you do for the community. And there's a lot of people that aren't doing enough for the community, you know, and the fact that I know that you have a cheerleading team and you're coming out of pocket for that. Oh, man, you know, it's good things for the kids, you know, and then your own children being affected from this situation. It's like, The irony. So, like, how did your family take that last night?
So that's what I mean. That was a heartbroken thing about it. And that's what I meant when I say my kids always sacrifice. So my kids, they just took it. I don't think they really understood it. They were just like, okay, we see the food, but we can't eat the food. So let's go to Papa house, and that's my father. By the time we got there, waiting on this man, they're packing the food. So, and my kids are not gonna be like, I'm hungry and da da da. You know, they just going with the flow, being mannerable. But by the time we got home, I just let them have whatever. Y'all want cake? We're gonna eat some cake. If y'all want snacks and soda, let's do it. And I just told them tomorrow I'm gonna make sure if we don't do nothing else, we're gonna eat and we're gonna go to the movies. And and I have to shout out my sister, Dr. Erica McCormick, because I wasn't going to say anything. She called me, was like, no, you don't deserve this. Post the pictures. Stop giving him grace. You gave him time, you gave him grace. Post the pictures and watch how the community show up for you. And I did. And I didn't have to come out of pocket to take my babies to the movies. I didn't have to come out of pocket to feed my babies. The way everybody, included you, showed up and showed out for me and my kids, like, we are forever grateful. And I just wanted to tell people, like, I love y'all. Like, I love y'all because I really thought I was a small fish in a big pond and didn't think that it would even get this far. I just thought it was going to be like, you know what, I'm going to have to take it as a loss. But at least the next person knows not to do business with this man.
You know, and it's good to have that type of support because a lot of people, they wouldn't know how to go about things like this. A lot of people, like you said, they kind of stay back and withhold the situation. And you know, you did what you felt was right, for you and your family to get that response that you were looking for. You know, and then so like, what did you originally order?
So he posted his menu, but we don't really eat pork or turkey. So I was just like, I want some. I'm from New York originally. So I was like, I want some mumbo wings along with some regular fried wings. We want some glazed pork chops with um, seasoned pork chops, baked macaroni and cheese. We asked for candy yams, baked beans, rice, cabbage with sausage. Like, I really asked for Sunday dinner instead of a Thanksgiving meal. Mind you, this is not our first year getting it catered. We do this every year because I'm a firm believer. I pour in all year long. I get to choose one day where somebody pours into me. It's just this year it was him instead of Olive Garden, or we did Golden Corral. We've done seafood. So that's what the menu we had asked for. We didn't even ask for cake. Could care less about the cake.
Right. So I mean, what was missing? Like, what did he end up giving you?
What y'all saw: the chicken, the pork chops, the baked beans, the rice, the yams, and the deviled eggs, and all the cake.
Hmm. Okay. What was your first reaction when you seen the food? Like, what you had, was it one at a time? Was it in a bag?
So
Like,
that's what I want to clear when people like, how did I let him drive off? When he finally pulled up, he called. And I called him. I was like, hey, do you need me to meet you somewhere? He was like, no, we took a wrong turn. We're pulling into the driveway now. Can your kids come? Because I'm half dressed. Because, again, we still have other things to do. Can your kids come out because we have to go back and finish cooking? Okay, no worries. I put on a robe. The kids are out there. We're all scrunging to get the stuff out. By the time we put the last plate on the table, he's backing up. So we're lifting up the aluminum foil. And I'm like, hold up now. Wait a minute. I'm calling. He didn't answer. I text, hey, we're missing food. What's going on? Oh, I see this, and your food got mixed up with another order, which is in the text messages. I want everybody to see that he did put that in the messages. That wasn't my order. That was somebody else's order, and that he would be back in 10 to 15 minutes to rectify it. Okay, I'm still pulling things up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just assume that you were in a rush, that you wasn't overwhelmed. Can you just give me a prorated refund? Because again, I was trying to be understanding. He was like, no, you did right by me. I'm gonna do right by you. 30 minutes past, nothing. So then I was like, hey, I just feel like this wasn't made out of love. I'm gonna call it as a loss. Can you just send me half my money back? Again, at this point, I'm not asking for a full refund. He offered a full refund. He was like, that's crazy. crazy. I understand. I'm gonna give you a full refund. I asked when. That's when the game started. Just the cat and mouse of I'm gonna send it. You should be getting it soon. Oh, I'm about to send it right now. Oh, I'm not near my phone. Like you can see the timeline. I even circled the time where I'm chasing not just Facebook, but his cell phone too. Even the baby mama that he has me sending my money to.
Mm. So we have some people that have questioned or even mentioned that some of that food was from the event, the community event. Now, I was there to support the community as I do when I can, because I feel like that's what my heart desires. You know, everybody got their purpose in this world, and one of mine is giving back. You know, and I provided the table. I provided the Sprite. No, that was it. Mountain Dew and the grape soda. Because as we all been through, there's people that say that they're going to do something and they don't come through and do it. You know what I'm saying? So as we all have people that say, "Hey, I got your back. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna support," which the majority of people do when they're on the social media, and they don't do that, which was one of the situations that had occurred. But from what I seen, the food was gone. That it was given out, but I left early. I left a little early,
So
but there was
I'm
some.
not going to dog him out like that. And I hate to interrupt you because I want to be fair because I didn't go on the platform to lie or to make it bigger than what it was. I want to stick to the straight
Yeah.
facts. I truly, truly believe, and this is me giving grace. I believe that he felt like, okay, me and her is cool. I do have other things going on. I bit off more than I can chew. Let me just throw some things in a pan. Maybe she'll let it go, maybe she not, but if she don't let it go, she'll give me a pass,
Right.
which I was willing to if you would have rectified it with me. Even if he would have said, look sis, I spent the money already, like
Mm.
I didn't mean to do you like that, that wasn't my intention, like baby, I'm just crammed up. You know what, I'm hurt. Hit me up when you can provide for me. What can you give me right now?
Right.
Or can you come to my home and just cook the food in my kitchen? I
Right.
got you. But the issue was when he started gaslighting me,
Mm.
when I'm texting him and he's like, what's all the energy for? Or you say I'm good people, but now you want to go to social. It was like, sir, I gave you time. If you notice, I didn't post until today. I could have easily did it Thanksgiving Day,
Mm.
but I didn't. I tried to give you grace. I didn't even post the initial pictures.
Yeah.
My sister had to tell me no. They need to know what you received because that's why people are playing with you on this app. They
Right.
don't know what was given to you. So no, I don't feel like he would. I would pray he wouldn't try to give me no leftovers from the homeless event because I wouldn't do that to nobody.
Right. And I agree. The presentation, regardless of everything, is the based on communication. Communication is key with everything, especially in something like this, especially for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you're his friend. You know,
Yeah,
or someone that associates with him and speak highly of him. I mean, I agree that there should have been better communication on his behalf,
right.
and I'm not in agreement to like the food or how it was presented to you and your family.
Right.
But the question had arose as far as the leftovers with
Right.
food, and again, I
Right.
left early, but I did see a lot of the food that was gone. That's just from my eyes, you know what I'm saying? um did you
And I mean, I
try?
hope that wasn't the food. And I'm not being funny,
Right.
but and you say you was there, and I don't know because you was there just to provide support. But
Right.
even if that was the food they were serving to the homeless, and excuse my French, they need a tail whoop because just because they're homeless does not mean they need to be served prison food. Even the prison gets fried fish on Fridays with sandwich cookies and a pound cake. Baby, I would know. So the fact that even he was like, "Oh, is somebody saying that was for the homeless?" I would pray not.
Right.
Even when he texted me was like, "This was somebody's else order," baby. This was somebody else's order. This was what you was gonna serve them.
Mm.
I hope not. Like,
I,
who
I
hurt
I
you?
sincerely hope not either. I sincerely hope not either. Again, I left early because I was there throughout the time frame from way before it started to help set up, and I had my children with me, so I left because I did my part. I was
Yeah.
there, and they had people serving and so forth, and I was there for about three hours, 2 hours. It was a long time. It was long enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I will say this. He got what he deserved. Like I said, he sent me $100. I'm still waiting for the 250,
Right.
but he got what he deserved.
Right.
And maybe this was a blessing in disguise for me, because as much as I've done in this community, I'm not new to Fayetteville. I've been raised here. You know,
Right.
I've been in many group homes, foster homes, and some more stuff in this own city. I
Right.
hate that I'm being recognized because someone decided to play with me and my kids, and not the work that I do in the community. I feed the homeless every year. Me and my
Mm-hmm.
kids are faithfully out here on most weekends. The homeless neighbors, as I call them, they know me by name. Also, I'm doing book bag giveaways. I'm doing hair and makeup. We're out here really teaching kids day-to-day living skills. Even with me doing grant writing, I don't charge nobody to say, hey, boo, this is how you get this grant. This is this resource. This is how that resource. I'm actually holding practices in my small living room, up to 15 and 16 girls at a time. My girls and I had to beg and plead with the community for new uniforms. I got girls who don't even have cheer sneakers. I have girls that can't afford to get a drawstring ponytail to do most competitions. We got a South Carolina trip. We're trying to figure out as a group, how are we going to get there? Where are we staying? So I'm just hoping that the same energy that the community did to like be messy and show love, come on and support these babies. Come be a
Yeah.
mentor. Come
Yes.
support these boys. I got a boy right now on my group that he is facing suicide thoughts himself.
Right.
My baby feel like nobody loves
Mm.
him, that nobody see him. My son alone. He has issues where he feel like nobody see him, that nobody loves him. And thank God we got my son back, but I'm talking about outside people. I
Right.
have girls that wear the same clothes over, not because they mama want them to. Baby, we struggling. I'm doing this by myself along with these amazing parents. So the same way the community is ready to be messy
Yeah.
and do this, come support
Yes,
us. Baby,
Lord.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, come be a mentor. Come
Yes.
hug one of these babies. Can y'all come do a baby ponytail? Can y'all come take these boys for a haircut? We
Yes.
need books. We need journals. We need soap. Some of these babies come to my house just to eat and take a shower, or
Yeah.
be like, Miss D, can I just sit with you? So screw all that other stuff, baby. I'm more than just a cheer coach. I'm more than just a mime instructor. Baby,
Right.
I'm these babies' aunties, they godmama, they friend, they support. These parents, I call them my sisters,
Yes.
because I'm there with them. So screw all the food. Thanksgiving over. I know better. And for the record, sis can throw that.
Okay.
I can
Talk your
cook.
shit, girl.
I can cook. Because y'all were playing on my top, baby. You must be new. But like I said in my live,
Mm-hmm.
when a person like me is serving all year long, I
Yes.
deserve to take one day and say, you know what? Come serve me. Pour back into me. Because how can I pour into your baby and I'm empty? Just like the one comment, oh, no one's being messy, you're doing janky business. It might be janky business, but baby, guess what? My work speak for itself. That's why the community was so easy to look out for me, because they know what I do out here.
Yeah.
God don't like no ugly, and how blessed I was today. And guess what? These girls and these boys are continue to be blessed, because guess what? Tomorrow we gonna have practice. We gonna laugh about the day. We gonna eat all this good food that was blessed upon us, and we gonna laugh about it. And I'm still going to give Jaleel grace, and I hope he learned from this. Nobody deserves to have their business snatched away, because I wouldn't be where I was at if nobody gave me grace. Baby, I'm supposed to be in jail. I'm supposed to be pushing flowers in a grave. Somebody gave me grace. Somebody has gave me prayer. Somebody has given me a bridge. Somebody has said, you know what? I'm going to grab hold of you and show you that I love you, that you don't have to be this way. And that's why I say I'm not going to tussle with everybody on Facebook. I'm not going to tussle with Jaleel. This man needs grace.
Yeah.
This man needs somebody to take him under his wing and mentor him. Look, bro, this is how you handle your business. You want to be a chef? This is the license you need. This is the surf safe you need. He just need guidance. But I tell you this, don't play with me no more. And that's all I got to say about it. Don't play with me no more.
Right. And I appreciate you coming out here, Dinesha, and, being able to voice and speak because you have been through a lot. I remember us in high school, and so, I know, we know, and I'm so proud of you, for
Thank
real. I'm
you.
very proud of you. You've grown to be a beautiful woman, and someone that children look up to, and that's everything. Like a lot of people, they get lost in this world where they don't
Yes.
know how to turn their life around and become what God has them here as a vessel, and so, like, with this situation, or you speaking out, did you expect for it to even get this big?
No, I literally told my sisters, like, I thought I was a small fish in a big pond. So
Right.
I thought it was gonna be like my immediate village. Like immediate village, and be like, you know what, girl, don't use him no more. We got you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But from my understanding, that's why people need to watch what they say. I wasn't the first person he scammed, and that's why it took off the way he did. That's when other people spoke up and said, oh, he did this to me. Oh, he still owe me money. Oh, and he's kicked out the music world. Like a lot of people was like, this is not his first time doing this. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We have a young lady here in the comments that is willing to do the children's hair. Shout out to Miss Nolan. Definitely,
Thank you.
she does great hair. She's done my children's hair. She's excellent at it. She does the twisties, the hearts. She does all of it.
Love it. I
Yeah.
love
So,
it.
shout out to her and her openness. And
Thank you, boo.
I see that we have cut it to 6 here. I guess he's supposed to be interviewing Mr. Jaleel Cobb. Hopefully, he is able to speak with you, or you get the understanding, a better communication between the two of you, so that you all can mend this and grow from it and move on forward from it, and actually show the community that we can work past our differences.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, because I don't believe that we're here to knock anybody down. We just want to bring things to the light, to have an understanding, like, hey, maybe you may think I'm wrong about this, but let's see. A lot of people don't think that you're wrong about
Right.
this. You know what I'm saying? So we got Vic Dawson up here also, who is willing to take you guys to the park and cook for everyone for free.
Thank you.
Yes, and he I can vouch for him as well. You know what I'm saying? He cooked. He be
I
cooking and
appreciate y'all.
swimming.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, most definitely. We got to stay together, man, and we got to keep each other uplifted. And he's definitely for the people like you and I are. And so whenever and anytime that you need, or if we can all just come back together as a unit, and do something for the community. Christmas is coming up. I normally do the wrap and rum. Not quite sure if because I've been kind of busy, but hopefully we can all come back together, and do something grand
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
children. Get your girls to come out and cheer, because I
Oh, one
seen
of
you
my
guys
girls.
cheerleading at the
Oh, now
event
let
that
me
Miss Tina
please
had.
let me rectify this, because one of my cheer babies, and she shouldn't even be on my Facebook, but she takes me to my, so we are a performance group. We not cheerleaders. So we are Dynamic Jules performance team. We do cheer, we do step, we do dance and major. She said she read me for the fifth time. So I thought we just wasn't a cheer team.
That's right. To correct me, baby, but I'm wrong, because we
Right.
keeping it a bando here.
Right.
They're performing. Yes,
No, but
so
no, I
definitely.
really appreciate the community. Like I said, me and my girls and my boys, I don't want to forget my dynamic gentlemen. our mission is literally not just to be out here dancing, and because we're out here promoting businesses. When we go out here, we're really out here just to bring awareness to whatever business we're at. But after that, we're at home, we're talking about mental health, we're talking about communication skills, we're talking about, do you know how to cook, do you know how to clean? I don't know if anybody's seen our post where I took them to the laundromat to learn how to do laundry. Like,
Love
we
it.
really are building these babies up that way they can be able to be successful adults when they get older. Yeah.
Because they'll make sure that you follow Miss Dinesha and the things that she's doing and volunteer to assist. You don't have to get paid to do things all the time.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't always have to get paid. That's where a lot of
People, they get lost in, like, oh, I need to get paid for my time. Man, just give your
Right.
time. God's gonna bless you. God's gonna bless you. You know. So lastly, is there anything else that you would like to be able to say to him? I know that you said that you were blocked.
I'm past the anger. I think I went through all 7 stages of it. At this point, like, again, I teach my girls this, I teach my boy this. I have to be a woman and don't be a hypocrite. I want to give you grace. Even if you could not refund me my money, which I would love if you did, but even if you couldn't, be a man, and the same way you were loud on social media, be loud about making it right. Hey, sis, how I did you was wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry I brought this to you, your family, your kids. I'm sorry that you have to fight with all these comments. Like, rectify it. It takes nothing for you to go live, because I see now where he's doing interviews. Baby, where was that energy at when I'm reaching out to you?
Mm.
So give me the respect of somebody who supported you, to give me a public apology and rectify the situation. Hell, come put some community service hours in. Come do some community service hours in. You might not be a certified chef, but hey, can you, the money that you took from me, can you go book a kitchen and come teach these kids simple meals and how to properly dish it and plate it? There's so many ways that you can rectify this situation.
Yes. Well, we thank you again. What lesson did you learn from this experience?
I'm gonna cook next year. No, I'm gonna cook because they ate me up. No, the only thing I learned is to stop. I need to pour more into myself. I also need to stop thinking so low of myself. Today showed me that the people think more of me than I think of myself, and that's a problem. So if nothing else, it showed me that people love me. I am wanted here. People do see me. I might not get what I want when I want it, but it comes in due time. So I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is there anything that you would like to say to the viewers and to the people that are out there that
Thank you.
has been through this before, if they
Oh,
go through something
speak
like this?
up. Oh, speak up. Speak up. I mean, people are gonna say what they want to say. Speak up, because you're gonna save the next person. And not just about something as food and services. I'm talking about whether it's assault, whether it's mental, emotional, anybody that's done you wrong, or you just going through something. Speak up. You'd be surprised how many people are willing to reach out and help and assist. But you got to first speak up.
Thank you. And for your babies that are watching and seeing how gracefully you're handling this situation.
For those babies, because there is some babies watching. Remember last week at practice, I said sometimes things are going to happen, and you have to think of the big picture. Sometimes instant gratification could come out with a long consequence. Miss D chose to think of the big picture. Instant gratification is not always the best. So just remember that. And look where Miss D is now. Miss D is smiling. Miss D is blessed because I chose to do it the right way instead of the wrong way.
Yes, thank you so much. Choices, choices, choices. And I see that Christopher Bailey, he mentioned Code Red for short. He mentioned know who you're dealing with. You know, sometimes we don't know that things are going to go a certain way.
Right. People
You know,
put their best faces on for for everybody. You know, it's hard to say, oh, you should have known. Don't we usually say that about our baby mamas, baby daddies? Well, you should have known before. But when we go out and introduce ourselves to where we put on our best face, don't we? When we go for that job and line on that resume, we go to put on our best and our fancy words and all those great adjectives. You don't know. I don't think he knew he was going to do this. So again, I didn't know. He probably didn't know. All we could do is how we handle it. I teach my kids, I can't control what he do. I can't control what she do. I can only control what I do. Only me. And that's what I chose to do. I chose not to tussle with every commenter. I chose not to go back and forth with him. I said what I said. I stood firm in that. If you notice, I never called him out his name and all this other stuff. I just stood firm. How are you going to do right by this? Hey, I need my money. At no point was there any disrespect on my end.
Right. Like I told you earlier, you handled it very well. You handled it like a grown woman should, as a mother, as a leader, you know, as someone representing the community. Because a lot of us women out here, we get thrown, not understand with them not understanding the things that we have to deal with on the back end, you know. And hey, you keep being strong, you keep providing for for the children. Let me know anything I can do to help. If you have something, because if I have something, I'm definitely going to hit you up. And you're loved. You are loved.
Thank you.
You see,
You. Because God is
girl,
dope. Y'all hear me?
God is dope. Yes,
God
he
is dope.
is. Because look, if they only knew, right? Girl, tell them, like, we done came up. We done came up and past that, right?
What I said earlier, you better Google me. I used to live for an orange jumpsuit. Please, let God keep working on me.
Yes, and he is. And he is.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go. I can't hear you, boo. But I'm going to go. My kids probably like, if she don't bring her butt back in this house. All right. Bye, guys.